I'm going to take this wood burning fireplace and convert it to an electric fireplace. So let's get to it. So the first thing I had to do is remove all of the wood and all the accessories that are inside the fireplace. This didn't take long at all. Next, I wanted to clean this out. I was going to break out my shop vac, but it's like there really wasn't a whole lot in there, so I just ended up taking a paper towel and then a wet paper towel to clean that up. Then comes the measurements. This is extremely important. So I measured the bottom, the top horizontally, and then the left side, and then the right side. I made my notes and made sure that all my measurements were as precise as possible, because this framework is really going to be held in by tension, and I did not want to have to build or drill into brick or destroy the firebox itself in any kind of way. All right, now I'm unpacking, and these things compact very well, which is very good because I know the glass is tempered glass and it's really strong, but glass in shipping is just always a questionable thing. Anyway, I set this up in my garage so I can unpack it and then do my work in there without any kind of fear of just messing anything up in my living room. Here are instructions. They're really clear on how to install this thing if you're just going to set it on the wall or if you were going to insert it into the wall. So that was good. First thing I have to do is take off the safety screw that holds the glass in place. This is especially important just for shipping and that type of thing. And there is another screw hole that you can put the screw in to secure it when it's installed in your home. Then I remove the glass, and then this is just a connector that is the controller for the remote and that type of thing. Then I had to take off the wall mount bar that's on the back, and those are the only real things. Here's the big deal. This is the construction part. Now here you see I created that little mouse hole so the cord can come through the front, and I also connected the horizontal and vertical pieces with an L bracket. That back horizontal bar is just held in place with tension. I used shims to make sure everything was nice and tight, and I wanted to make sure that the framework I built was as flush as possible to the brick in the front. Here I'm adding an extender to my screwdriver so that I can actually insert the screw all the way into that little hole that's going to secure the fireplace insert to that horizontal piece that you saw earlier in the video. After I did both sides, there's two of those screws. After I did both sides, I can remove the rest of that packing stuff and then put these little crystals in the front. They're great. I didn't use all of them. I just didn't need to because there's so many. And then I reconnected the front panel, the glass panel, to that little deal, and then just slipped on the glass front. It slips in nice and easily. And then I peeled off the protective film. Here it is. This is done. It has so many different features. There's different colors for the flames as well as different colors for the rocks. There's different brightness levels. There's different speed levels. And there's also the heater, which is a really good function. It doesn't get super, super hot, but it does put off a good amount of heat. Well, it took me a few hours to get this thing done, but it is wonderful. I love it. I've put one of these in a previous house I owned. Whenever the chimney sweep had come by, he cleaned out the chimney and he condemned the fireplace because it was just in no shape to run a fire. So that's not the case here, but I just prefer to have something that I don't have to worry about clean up and just the dust and the dirt and the smoke and then the threat of burning your house down. So I'm really happy with how this came out, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it.
Yep, so, and of course, you can change the flames and all that. Make it nice and slow, make it fast. That's the heat. Change the backgrounds. That's the brightness, flame speed, change the colors, make the flame a little higher, a little red. I like that one better because you can see the flames a little bit more. That's the speed. And then you can turn it off and just get the heat. You can turn the whole unit off.
So this is the 50-inch, and I have the heater on right now. I am about 10 feet from the heater, and I could feel it really warms where I am. It is very, very nice, very quiet. It sounds like a really low fan. I could change the colors of the stones. Wait, that's the flames. Hold on. Right now I'm changing the colors of the flames. You can also make the flames higher or lower. I believe I have it on higher. And then you can change the color of the crystals. And we don't have the mantle built yet, so we don't even have all the crystals in. And I imagine when we get the crystals in, it's going to be even more beautiful. I don't know. We absolutely love this, and it's so easy to work with. I have the remote control right here, and it's on and off. Colors. Hello, colors. Hold on. Whoops. There we go. It wasn't pointing it at it. And then this is the heater. It's so easy. This remote is just so simple. I absolutely love this. Everything about it, excellent. I highly recommend it.
There's a hard stop, on and off switch. Comes with this remote. If you want it to put out heat, it will put out heat here in this center bar. The only thing is the inside, the other side of this glass gets difficult to clean because this is straight down shot here, so dust does get back in here and behind the glass. And my toddler has dropped things down here and it has gotten into the rocks. I do wish that there was maybe a little bit more rocks to go around. We're a little bare on the edges. But overall, we really love this fireplace and I've had no issues at all with the functionality.
Take a look at our new fireplace, Houston edition. Changes colors, change the flames color. I can change the background color. Change the speed of the flames. Make it go a little faster. Slow it down. I kind of like it slow. Dim it, make it go lower. Anyway, pretty nice. Got our TV mounted above it. I'm gonna have to lower that TV and maybe get a little bit bigger TV next time.
Speed.
Okay, so turning on the fireplace. There's the first setting where it's half one color, half another. There's another one. And another one. And the rest of them seem to be all one color. It's just those few settings where the first several inches in the left-hand corner end up being a different color. These actually don't look like they're lit up at all.
Con esa música. Oh, it does look better. Everything's finished now. Just gotta get rid of that. Well, not the cat, the console. Right, Dan?
Yeah, she was upset that I took her piece of cardboard away.
For being here. Adrian, I want to start with you. Is this the right way for universities to respond to interference from